what I think.
All right. We'll do 3 minutes and switch. Should be able to hear the sound. Ready? Mm-hmm. Cool. We'll make noise. Dogs, you're leaving spank. Yeah. He just told you to.
And you just told
Your elbows are up. Tuck your elbows. That way you just have to move them down slightly.
that way it's just like instead of it's literally just micro movements. Yeah, you feel that too? Yeah. Knee, bony foot. He's gonna kick. I love that. Elbow just real quick.
Yeah.
That's a really good one to learn. Goes right between the gloves. Yeah. I'll do that to you, obviously, though.
Plenty to wear.
Yeah. Respect. Nice. That's interesting. Catch that hip and then
Mm-hmm. Push away.
never thought about that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
I'm trying to hit with my open fist.
Yeah, same. Just tapping. I always just decide to eat those. That was the perfect time to check that hip, right?
My main kick is a thigh kick, and I'm trying to avoid that. Ground kick.
Oh, I want to try and catch you, with that hip thing. Yeah. Sorry, a little early. Excuse me.
Don't kick him in the leg.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Up high now. Nice. That's why you bring your hand up like this, right? Oh, sorry.
You're entering with your chin high too, Alex. You're entering like.
Yeah, you keep bringing, like every time you kick, you bring your hands, your head above your gloves. And that's why, like, I'm going right above you every time you kick. Nice. Get your head like low and pop that hand up.
Turn your hips more on the round hips, Alex. Just make them high.
Now you can get one in.
Yes, sir.
I always like think about a penguin walking and like how like it's like that. Your hips are turning. Yeah.
20 seconds. That way you see that. What is these yet?
I think so.
All right.
Hand up. Best lessons are learned right away.
And the people that like you.
Hmm?
And the people that like you.
Yeah, right. That's something that I really appreciated about getting into martial arts. It's like you're friends with all these people, and it's like, you know, what other friends can you have that are like just comfortable beating each other up? You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know, it's just a wholesome feeling.
And if you get hurt, they don't keep going.
Right, it's just like, whoa, bro. You get, I'm sorry. A little bit of pushback.
I went backwards with 2 times it.
And I want you to check my hip. Woo! Woo, bladder. Bladder. It was real close. Hit my bladder.
Oh,
It was just real close. It scared me.
Oh.
Need to work up.
yeah.
Even then, though, you know.
Yeah, I still don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Man, these gloves, I felt that in mine. These gloves were,
It's I'm putting it harder. It's cool.
they just feel.
I fell off my slack line yesterday at first and was just
Oh,
just
man.
fucking laid there. You kept playing that arm that way.
I was trying to
I was
get
like,
too
oh,
Chuck,
hey.
I was trying to get too Chuck Norris-y on my blocking punch. Now remember, I'm not Chuck Norris.
Yeah. The one that comes out of the fist that comes out of the beard.
Out of his beard, yeah.
What's that, a Family Guy?
Yeah.
Again?
Yep, so, does this make us all even?
Yeah, I'll put this one on.
This one evens it there?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
Yeah, because me and him went first, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
See how like my elbows, like so if you try to hit me in the head, I can raise up a little bit. If that opens up this a little bit, but if you try to hit me here, I can do that sort of thing. And it doesn't take, but if I'm out here, I have too much distance to. And you're kind of like this. So you're leaving an alley right between. So I kind of have a tendency to do this, but that means I leave my right side is open, but you're not going to fire one down the middle and hit my chin first. That's definitely not going to happen. I'm susceptible to this side, so I have to like. There's nothing perfect.
Yeah.
Tell Roy Jones Jr. He does everything wrong, but he was one of the best ever. Hands are down.
Yeah.
Stuff like this.
It's like he trained himself based on his instincts, which is like awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just trust your instincts and your reaction, rather than having like a set, like rule set, like I can't, because every fight's different. There's so many different variables that you can't necessarily have, solid set rules.
Yeah. Sometimes the boxer beats the wild man, and sometimes the wild man beats the boxer.
I was watching this video that talked about overconfidence versus underconfidence too, and how like both can be detrimental.
Yeah. Who was it? Who was talking?
It was Gordon Ryan
Oh.
talking about jiu-jitsu stuff.
Oh, sorry. Weird balance on my.
What time does the class usually end on Saturday?
1:30.
1:30.
How about just pretty used to everybody now. How about light striking into throw? Do whatever throw you want.
Okay. And whatever takedown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just nice and
Just
easy.
any takedown that I want.
And
I really like single legs, so it's probably going to be good.
that's good. So
Well,
I
good,
don't do much of that, so it's
yeah.
good to have. Yeah, just you already know. Of course, just like be careful. That's one reason I like the
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at like corners and stuff. Like, one reason I like knowing who's going to get the throw, it just makes it a little.
Oh, it comes separate.
Yes. So go to 5 minutes. So you can still kick and punch, and then just you know. Told you it was coming.
Yeah. Stop keeping a hold of that leg.
Nice. Push off on the butt. Gets you. So when he has the body triangle, you need to get him to the other side. That's, yeah. So
Because this is where I want to finish over here.
you gotta first pay attention to the arms, but you can break his lock pretty much only on that side.
There you go.
You might be helping him keep going like that. He's already finished the choke on you. Oh, there you go. Seconds. Nice. Oh, good. And we can do some light striking on the ground too. Keep us honest. 12 seconds. Nice.
Hold on to that leg.
Let's move that down that way just a little. Who is staying?
Do it twice. No,
That's nice over there.
it's okay.
That's always better than my shooting as well. Oh, nice. Nice. Sweet. Nice. Sweet.
Oh, it took so much energy though.
Nice work. Keep some pressure on. Just keep pressure on. Keep weight on it. Keep weight on it.
There's a guy in the UFC that Ezekiel's people from everywhere, even when he's mounted. This Russian bear.
Right. He's just strong as fuck. That's probably why he can.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shorty breathing, Denny. Shorty breathing. Two minutes.
Oh, good.
Oh, it worked.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just surprised that worked. I was like, oh man.
Slipped out.
I was like trying to plan it too. I'm sorry, I didn't even get hurt.
One minute. That's how Danny. That's how.
Anything I see from you will be forgiven.
What?
I'll tell you later.
My breathing?
Yeah.
I know. I've always had the worst breathing patterns. I stop breathing in my sleep all the time.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the only thing that really helps me, like, think and worry about it.
Five, three. Time.
Yep.
You can get water if you need one.
Yeah. Get water in here. Woo! Man. At least it's a lot better today than I did. What was it, Monday?
Yeah, feel strong. Oh, good job, dude. That was really nice. I definitely did not even mean to do that, too. Good. Headbutts. It's called a can opener. A lot of old school wrestlers did that. Yeah.
I
Who taught you how to do this stuff? Would be not aggressive, but like assertive. That's awesome, man. You and Dan, right? Don't lean back when you throw. Good. Easy. Careful of one's leg, too. Somebody's leg over your leg. Nice. Good control. My opinion is you're turning the wrong way once he's making you. Turning up is usually a bad idea. Grabbing his leg and getting choked is a bad idea too. And be on the other side, that leg lock, or that triangle leg. Don't let him, but don't let him go over. You need his foot. Yeah, you need to turn that way. But you don't have to let him know I'm trying to tell him this. Now, if he sprawls you out, that's a super painful position where you won't be able to breathe. Nice, that's good. 15 seconds.
Oh, sweaty motherfucker.
Nice. Nice. Again.
I'm really good about catching the momentum with those.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you come over on top of me, like I'm always gonna try to carry you to see if you're paying attention.
Yeah. Might as well use it when you got it.
Yeah.
Right.
We.
Oh,
Good.
would have been a pretty cool arm bar. That's okay.
Second round is tough.
Huh?
The second round is tough.
Yeah.
The second
Oh
round-
yeah. I was trying not to spend too much energy on you, but
Yeah.
you're a scrambly dude. It's good though. He keeps himself moving.
Yeah,
You know?
he does so much right for whatever, how many 6 months away. He's on the game.
Ooh, you let go. Nice you back.
Sure.
Straight to it. Oh, I was just happy enough. You see me sticking my leg out as far as I could. It was like stretch, stretch.
Pretty low bike, but take what you get, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, saved myself from those legs.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
No, I didn't kick you.
That's all right. Come here.
I didn't think about it until this was going.
This foot thing that I did. You like,
Lock it up.
well,
And walk.
no, like, so you kind of make sure you like get their toes on one side. And it's basically like an ankle twist with your feet.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll make them spin on one side.
Yeah.
So like if you're on this side, I'd go after this leg and I'd rotate. It's a weird way. You like step on the toes and then pick up the heel. I
Yeah.
think it only works a certain way though. Hmm.
Breathing.
Good scarf. Keep me awful warm. Jaws alive. Oh yeah, do it. It's good for you.
Doing stuff.
I know I had your hair all.
Oh, it's
I know you're used to it.
yeah.
I used to have long hair like yours. I started getting it pulled and yanked out.
It comes out, it gets yanked out.
That's why I have short hair.
It's starting to get cut.
Mine was as long as yours.
Mine was down to my butt like 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Well, longer than that now. It was like midsummer.
Oh, sorry, you okay? Good fall though. You didn't hit your head. I still don't great. I think both of you guys are really hard to land chokes on.
Yeah,
And that's that's what I do best.
I know. I'm really good at resisting chucks. Strong shrug,
Yeah.
you know, good sturdy neck.
For him, it's what I'm going after 99% of the time.
Right, and that's what he's been training to defend against for 6 months. So
Yeah.
you gotta think. If you're mainly who he's been rolling with, then your stuff is what he's building a defense for. Nice read guard. You made the room and you put your leg through. Good job. There you go. There you go. Get that figure four. Get that head down in the figure four. Pull his head. There you go. Sink the figure. Try to sink the figure four down a little bit. Get that one arm to the other side. There you go. That's good.
I feel like you have pretty good grip for slippery.
He's probably tacky. He's head out around. Sweat dry a little bit. Into his pocket and into the center of the chest. Like a ball, invert. Try to invert. There you go, there you go. There you go. You push the arm down, look towards the choke. Hey, there you go. It's a good one. Nice. Nice. Maintain that. Maintain that. Your head. Get that hand to his lat, underneath his neck, all the way to his lat. There you go. Do a little cross face.
With your shoulder, I think you meant.
Shoulder, yeah. And always try to get the shoulder to the bottom of the jawline instead of the cheek. It does a tremendous, wonders. It can get underneath the jaw rather than on top of it.
You can actually get the choke.
Yeah, with the cross face.
You can do it with yours too, because
So sink
Don't
down,
move, start moving.
sink down. Bring your shoulder down, like back
Oh,
back
yeah.
here, and then pressure up. Getting it all the way underneath his chin if you can too. You're starting to turn on your side too. Yeah. About 30 seconds left. Nice control, man. Ah. 3, 2.
Good.
Man. Adjust this again.
Careful to read his legs. Make sure it goes directly backwards. Nice. Good.
Always grab the left and then get down here. Crossface.
Nice. Yes. Slick. And making sure that you're breathing. On a place that control your breathing or relax your breathing, maybe like keep your breathing a secret. You know, you time somebody's breathing.
Yeah.
It's like try to keep your breathing a secret.
Right.
Like that period, it's like, man, it's like, why are you ashamed? Cross your elbows.
Nice job. Don't let me get it. And then this. Oh, nice.
Just under a minute. Nice.
Nice job.
20 seconds. Five.
Nice job getting my back, man. Twice. I just have horrible breathing. Remember, biting is not allowed. Even if you get the urge, I know.
Just nibble.
Just nibble. You really want that arm back. I can't hold on to it no more though.
I'd rather you not use it against me.
What, your arm?
Your arm. Or yeah, my arm.
Right, because I guess, yeah, that does take up one of my limbs. Oh, I'm getting tired. Favorite swing.
I keep thinking I'm gonna get on top.
And then I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah. Just breathe. I got the arm out. I think me posturing up is what gave it the room. I'm gonna slide it out and regain that post.
Nice.
Oh, that was hard. Huh?
You okay?
Foot cramp.
Oh,
Thirty seconds.
Oh, I wear friend. Last thing I really worked on was top mount control.
Yeah,
Creep
so,
up like that. That's tough.
nice. You and
No, jiu-jitsu.
me and him?
Yeah. So why didn't we go 3 in a row?
When you keep your right pointed, he does the same thing. Your foot's, look how your left foot is pointed. Which direction does it look like you're going? Which way is my foot pointed? Which way does it look like I'm going? Okay. I can still move this way because of that one, but I think that's weird. It also turns your leg in, which means I can lean this easier.
Yeah.
I see you do the same thing. Whereas if I'm out and you go to kick mine, I just kind of like, I can lift it up easier. Then if I'm here, I didn't have enough time. I'm not saying I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's
I mean,
right.
your front foot should be pointing forward, right?
Yeah. But I see you kind of do the same thing that opens you up for that, but I'm not going for that because of your knee. So if your other training partners know that, maybe it's an opening that you have that nobody's exploiting.
Right. Recognize that.
If I'm like too far out this way, right, then I'm open from the inside.
Right. And those suck. That's like those suck worse than the outside.
Yeah.
I feel like the skin's more tender. When it gets a good smack too.
Yeah. Good job. Good. You saw that stroke on there? Nice. You know the Von Flu joke, don't you, Danny?
The what?
Von Flu?
Von Flu.
Yeah.
Who's that? Is that new?
Yeah. I'll show you. Remind me, I'll show you. He was setting up for it, sneaky. When the guy thinks he has a guillotine, but you're upside down. So if he has me, so if he's keeping the guillotine, then our trap is on and choking this one.
Oh, okay. But you can defend that. You just gotta let go.
I'd have to let go.
You trap their arm. Yeah, so if I'm here and he knows it's coming,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
my
trapping
arm's
his
So try to
arm
get your
right
arm up.
there. Okay.
Yeah,
try to get your arm out.
Yeah.
that's not,
So now,
Yeah.
and, pretty cool.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's happened in the UFC a couple times. Oven St.
No way. Somebody won that way.
Pretty cool.
That's-
Oven St. Cruz won a few times that way.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you think like,
Like, oh,
everybody knows they need to give up the guillotine, but when, can get sleeping, but then once it's trapped,
Mm-hmm.
so he just hung onto the guillotine too long.
Right.
Now,
you trap, sink in. You don't have a hook, right, for the guillotine, so you can't really. Man, yeah, that's so tough. I can still breathe, but like, I gotta really fight to get my jaw underneath that shoulder. And even then, I'm not gonna be able to keep it there.
No,
You're already blood choking. You know?
it might take a little
Your arm's
time, but
strapped.
good enough. So, I'm going for the guillotine.
I'm inside though, right?
Yeah,
Or
well,
doesn't
then,
matter?
then you pass over my
No, you're
legs.
actually over. You're on
So then you trap my arm. So now maybe I have a second where I need to decide if I need to give it up or not. Yeah, you keep that.
This goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get my arm out.
Use your shoulder.
Yeah, that's good.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's cool.
Huh?
It's
That's
sneaky.
cool. Yeah.
What do you guys think? And do one more or call it a day? Start calling it-
Wanna like go over some stuff that we were calling each other out on today instead of just kind of going like
Yeah.
let's each like we could each like pick something that
What
we
do you have,
noticed
like-
the other person doing, and then we can try to like I was doing top mount real well, so I can like go over something with top mount real quick.
That'd be good. The one that I was having a lot of trouble when you start creeping up on top.
Yeah, so my whole mount system, I can show it to you right now. So as soon as I pass guard and I'm on side, I always work on going under, right? And always get grabbing the lat. If I can't grab the lat, I'll even like, you notice how I'll like pick you up and then grab it sometimes. Or like, I don't feel like I can reach it. I'll post this hand, turn you, really reach and pull you back, right? From right here. The knee always digs across. You never lift it up, right? Because that leaves room.
Yeah.
You dig across. And then once you're here, you like to keep your back rounded like this, and it makes you easy to roll, right? That's why I was telling you to keep a flat back, because that's harder. It's rougher for you, right? And then cross face pressure. I like to drop down, get that shoulder all the way underneath your chin, push up. That exposes your back on this side. And I'll slide up that way, and then I can come this way and I'll fight. Usually I'll do something with that one. I just shoot this under here, crawl up the mat, and do this. And then once you're up here, them trying to bridge becomes extremely weak. They try to bridge to get me off you, like you have nothing, right?
You're winning hits.
Mm-hmm. And then keeping wide out here is super important because they can't take you either way. I like to be the higher the better, and then once I'm up here, I'll either try to come up, try to get that arm behind for like a Kimura, or I've been really trying to go for the arm bar. So trying to get good at like, I think it's a saddle where you swing your leg over.
Yeah.
But it's really hard for me with my knees, so I gotta figure out a way to get there a little bit. Like that's like, mhm. But me leaning farther back that way, I always get caught with the legs. So it's like, I'm in this struggle.
Trapping the.
But that cross-face pressure is like super important. So like you would like to be like right on top of their cheek, and like that sucks. But if you can get all the way underneath that lat and get that shoulder underneath their chin, that'll push their head and rotate. Now your back's exposed on that side. I can slide up or like create a wedge, right, to keep you here. And then some guys will try to go for corners here. But try that cross face. Like start from side. From side, we go for, yeah, right. Get all the way to the lat. Good grip. Swing that knee across, drag it across. You pick it up. Keep contact, yeah, the whole way. And then swing it over, drop down, straight back, and you're not going parallel with me, straight up. You're going that way. Take your shoulder that way. But you lifted it up. Keep it down and up against my jaw. And push that way. You can take this leg out to push you too if you need to, because I still can't sweep you. And then notice how it like picks me up on that one side, and then slide this knee up. You're exposing that side. Slide your knees all the way to my hips because you're still on like my belly button, and I can still throw you. And then that's how you gotta watch out for it. As long as you can keep down and not get caught by any legs, it's like it's just wait out there because this other person on the bottom is gonna be struggling and fighting and using a lot of energy to try to get you off. My thing is I like to turn to the side and just try to get my arm underneath of there. And then I gotta I think this is called a Peterson grip or whatever this grip is, holding it in real tight. I'm really strong at that, so I can usually keep that. Turn.
If they're high, you can also like push yourself, like squeeze your elbows down and slide yourself this way. So it pushes them down farther and you can start bucking around.
Yeah, there's that. I think I showed you guys that escape where you.
Huh? I want to try that form on stage.
Oh, yeah. So I'm here, right? I'm all the way up here. Turn to get the Peterson grip. Or whatever grip that, Gable, whatever.
Whatever here.
I like to rotate to one side and just dig that underneath get it underneath, right? And as long as I'm not, you gotta wait for me to not pay attention because more than likely I'm gonna be turning this way, and that's when you got that chance, right? Why it's this way, I'll just turn. Plant your feet this way, other way. Plant your feet. It's another thing. So like when in half guard, you can catch them like people where their weight's not balanced. So if you turn, not that way, but you're turned this way, super light. You just grab them with your feet, plant them, and rotate with your hips. They're super, super light. You want to try that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, if I'm this way, what are you gonna do? Right. Super light. And then we went over a whole bunch. Jacob went over a whole bunch of amounts. So, do you want to do any of that?
Sure.
So from out, get all the way to the lat with that hand. Drop the shoulder. So you're already going too high. Get that shoulder like right there and keep it there straight back. And then you're going to take this shoulder at an angle that way. And if you can, get your forehead to the floor over here. And just keep pushing, because it'll expose. I have no option but to turn my body. And then you can come back. This arm's trapped, and you got this arm. So, I mean, like, it's really just whatever your game now. Now I'm just gonna spend a lot of energy. That's another thing. So keeping that arm under there, you can get swept. Once you get all the way up and your knees all the way up, I usually just like to go right hand, and then up down the side. I can take you that way because your arm's underneath me still.
Yeah. Some people don't like having an arm under here for very long.
Because of that.
Yeah, because you have my arm.
I'll trap it.
Yeah. I do it, but I know like some people.
And a lot of times people like get caught with that as they pull it out.
Yeah, get caught with that elbow.
That arm bar. Yeah.
There's one thing about you when you're you somehow you're having a high back, like a cat back kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like if you have like your
Yeah, like that.
The hips in.
Like that's
Or he just makes it breathe. He's not gonna tap, but it's at least throwing off his breathing, and it lets me get my breathing back. So just like extending, and same way if he's turned around, extend your hips into his solar plexus or the opposite side of his back.
Another thing that you were doing that was super good is I noticed instead, like I like this cross. You were doing this a lot, which is awesome. Right? I love this because a lot of times I can catch people like
you saw me do that a couple of times, where I just shoot my arms through and kind of shoot them up and twist.
what else?
Do you have anything?
Is there any type of anything I did to you that you want me to? How did you do that? Or
Sometimes I see, like, he was kind of like talking about that when you're getting sweat from mount, like you'll have, like your base won't be wide enough, so it'll be something like this. And then so you can go that way easy. You can go this way easy.
or the other
if
way.
you have like out here and posted, you can have
You have a little bit
like,
more.
like here, I can't really,
Yeah.
I'll start to fall over. But if I'm
This
here,
is-
I can do that. I can.
Another really good one
This
too
way,
is
so
if you go
here-
to somebody, they can go. You can take them the other way too.
Yeah.
Sweep them that way. If they like to bring a leg up,
Mm-hmm.
bam, it's
Pull it
super
out.
quick. Just a steering wheel or whatever you want to call that. Man, yesterday. So I've been doing these like stretches because I really want to be able to sit on my heels comfortably, and I got myself to do it holding the kettlebell yesterday.
That's cool.
Nope, I did it yesterday. So I think I'm gonna be able to get that mobility back actually.
Cool. And you like sit on a basketball or medicine ball or something?
No, I was like holding the kettlebell and then just gently going down and going down and going down and trying to resist it less and less.
It's your knees, right? Your knees.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's hard though.
Can you put your ankles out, or that's gonna be too far?
No, that's too far. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about like?
Ooh, just gotta work.
Is this better? Like if you go real?
Oh, yeah. That's all I
So
can.
like have like a progression.
Awesome.
and stuff.
Oh, I did it yesterday. I was holding the kettlebell and I was like, my butt cheeks touching my heels. I haven't done that in 9 years. Oh my god.
That's cool.
Oh, but then I got up and I had to do some of this before I could.
Yeah, breathing. The main thing is the breathing. You're already aware of it. But like,
It's something I've had the worst breathing patterns ever since I was a kid. Like I do, like I notice it even just like throughout my day to day. When I'm not even doing anything, like it's like I'll take a breath in and I just hold it for like no reason. So my body just like sits there and holds it, and then my face, and I'll be like, the fuck, you know? And then like, or it's the other way around, or I'll exhale and my body just forgets to inhale again. Like it's super, super weird. So like anytime I concentrate on anything, it's like amplified, like 10 times worse. So it's always been a thing.
if you like to sit like this is how I like ever like practice zazen, like sitting like this, or even if you like sitting on a basketball. That way, when you have your knees up, it's harder to keep good posture. You'll have a tendency to slouch. So if you can have like, even if you're,
Medicine ball.
so if you can't like spin forever, like on your ankles like that, you can sit like this way. So it's really easy for me. The guy in the middle, that's my jiu-jitsu teacher.
I figured he didn't train here.
Yeah, it's the oldest martial arts school in country, or in the city. I mean, he's been teaching here since 1967. Judo, jiu-jitsu, he's done Kyudo there, Zen archery, Kendo, sword technique, Aido, sword technique, and Zen meditation. So that's where I learned my breathing. I like yoga classes too, but he like cut through all the bullshit. Just sit like this, and this like cosmic mudra.
Yeah, there's a couple of different
on
ones.
your tongue. So you just like, it's kind of like a Zen biofeedback almost. So if you like no peak, no valley, you just like, so you'll have like, let your tailbone drop with gravity, and then like try to touch the top back of your head to the ceiling. So your chin will tuck. And when you inhale, the belly comes out, and you exhale, it'll come in, and you keep your tongue on your palate. That's another trick. And then keeping your mouth closed. And then, so after a while, like maybe you're doing 8 breaths a minute, 10 breaths per minute, then you can go to 6, maybe 4, maybe 2, maybe 1. But you don't like count your breaths, so you don't like,
Oh, yeah.
don't exaggerate, just like correct posture will allow you to have correct breathing. Your body like knows the correct way to breathe. And so if I'm like this,
Of course, you're gonna.
I can't breathe right because
Yeah.
my lungs don't have enough room, my heart doesn't have enough room. So if I'm here like this way, my lungs have enough room, my heart has enough room, tongue's on the palate, and then like mentally, like you just keep like coming back to the posture. So you don't like imagine anything weird or like inhale 4, exhale 4, anything like that, like calming down mode where they inhale 4, hold 4, exhale 4, then count to 6, 8, 12,
Right.
14, 16, 20, 24, 32, and then if you can do 60 in, out, then you're a master or whatever. But just like that way. And then like when you're grappling, like so what happens is like, so when you're, so like, oh, credit card bill, like so instead of like having a physical reaction to like what goes on in your mind, credit card bill. But you couldn't tell by looking at me that I was just frustrated about my credit card bill. I think I'm just like Buddha. But really, credit card bill, mercy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mercy fuck.
I shouldn't have done that one thing. So then,
Think
like,
she's still mad at me.
yeah.
Answer's
So-
yes.
So like, all these like thoughts come, like you let it go, and don't tell yourself a story. Don't like start like telling yourself a story about
Chasing the monkey brain.
just like
It's
just
silence in the monkey brain.
like
Yeah.
you'll start telling yourself, and then just go back to the posture. And so like when you're like grappling, it becomes like the same thing. Like, oh fuck, I'm tired. No, just back to the posture.
Like that,
you might think
you noticed me recognizing I was doing bad breathing, and then I just stopped, let me do whatever. I would,
yeah,
you know, like, all right, what am I gonna do?
yeah. You're on bottom.
Yeah.
You're losing. Chokes coming.
Yeah, and then what I do is I usually make sure that like I don't feel like I'm in danger. So usually that for me is making sure like my legs aren't getting attacked, and then my elbows are in. And as long as like I'm like this, and like I know he's doing stuff, like I know I'm okay for a second. Like I know I can like take a second, breathe, think. My arms aren't. He's not gonna armbar me or Kimura me in a second. You know what I mean? Like he has to work for what he wants, and that's gonna take him a second. So I know I can. Okay, yeah, now I'm all right. I'm ready. You know?
Yeah, and like at the beginning, you're doing way less of it. Like you know something's coming, and then
Yeah.
like you start getting tense, and you're breathing, your mind's going blah 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 blah, blah. And then like you're more tired, and nothing even happens.
Something I like noticed
but
as
you're-
soon as I started doing jujitsu is like energy expendage. Like how much energy you like
Yeah.
spend the amount of energy that you need to. I was somebody that like super excited, gung ho, and like when I first got into it, like I was also a super angry kid. You know what I mean? So like for me, it was like I was just like I was so intense, using all of my energy, and like I'd roll like 2 or 3 matches and like be dead ass tired and just get cranked, right? And so like I really started to think about like I'm gonna spend energy when I need to, and then recognize when I know I spent a lot of energy on something, so I can try to like even like when I rolled like swept you, I'd be like that took a lot, like that's me taking a mental note that took a lot. Play your game smarter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so much more refreshing when you get that sweep and it happens easily. It's like, oh yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
that was tough. That was nice.
And I'm pretty sure like most sweeps are supposed to be you shouldn't have to like muscle it too much, right? Like you're supposed to be able to catch them when they become weightless or when the leverage is in your favor, right?
Yeah, ideally. Yeah.
That doesn't always happen, right? Like because we get excited or just like no,
Yeah,
but-
it starts to go, and then like you have to like fire up the muscle.
Or like nothing makes me more mad than when I swept them, I passed their guard, I spent all this energy to get to this point, and like I got them in a great position, and now I don't even have the energy to finish. You know what I mean? Like that's something that is just like my arms are so tired, I have to let go, and now the game starts right back over.
Yeah, 'cause I was talking with, I don't think you're
That's
here yet.
why it's maybe might not have been wise to, you know, just sit there for a second, plan, breathe.
Yeah, and they think like in a real fight, maybe you might as well go for it because on top, and they
Right, yeah,
the
right,
crazy
yeah.
guy- just
Just talking about just jujitsu.
the crazy guy lands his hammer fist,
Mhm.
and yeah, I was thinking like energy wise, like we grapple for like hours straight. I've done that
Mhm.
with other people too, half hour straight of stand up. One of my buddies, Jock, he's 6'5", 250, wrestled through junior high, high school, super strong, giant hands, great like, and we kickbox for like a half hour straight, grapple for an hour straight,
Mhm.
and then like my partner Chris brought brought the bike in, so I messed around with it a little bit last weekend, and I came in a few days ago to work out. I did 5 minutes before my workout and 5 minutes after. I'm like, I'll just warm up on the bike, get a little. And so, whoa, what the fuck? Like it's like a different thing. And I've ran hills, carrying weights, weight vest, carrying a heavy bag up a hill, sprinting up a hill, carrying 100 pounds while
Mhm.
sprinting. It might
Right.
look like I'm going real slow, but I was sprinting.
I'm giving it my all, bud. Yeah.
But then getting on the bike, it's like, oh wow. So like a difference. Oh, I can pace myself on like grappling. I can breathe and keep. Like if you're doing something like jump rope, you have no choice but to keep jumping.
But to keep going, yeah.
So
That consistent
it's almost
cardio.
like an opponent. Like I don't have any choice but to keep up with you.
Mhm.
And like the bike is like kind of the same. I was like not trying to go as hard as possible, but I was also trying to like get benefit out of it. And I was kind of,
Right. Like you
I
want
was
to
kind of
push yourself, but then
surprised.
there's like that sweet spot of like,
Yeah.
I'm pushing myself, I'm overdoing it, there's risk for injury, blah, 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 right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing 5 minutes before and after each of my workouts. And I keep track of all the numbers, the watts, the miles, the RPMs and all that, because it shows you max and averages. So I'm
Right,
gonna
and you
just
can
write
keep
that down
track, right?
and just kind of like see where I end up. I don't have exact goals except to get better at it.
See, with me, I'm the opposite. Like, I'll go and do all those things, and then I'll just take them, like, if occasionally I'll just recognize, like, oh, wow, I'm a lot. Like, I'm starting to realize I'm getting better at this. Like, the meticulous tracking of this is what my heart rate was for this, you know, well, that's, like, so overwhelming for me. It works for some people, and I think that, like, it's important for people to do that for at least a certain point in time. So, for a certain amount of time, like calorie tracking. Like it's good for you to do that for a little bit just so you can start to, because once you do it for a little while, you're like, you can recognize this is where I'm getting my carbs, this is where I'm getting this. And then every meal that you make, you can be like, okay, well, I know how to build my meals now. I don't need to log everything that I eat anymore. And that's kind of like how I look at that stuff. But if you have like a specific goal, which I don't, I just want to be better, right? So
Yeah.
if you have a specific goal, I feel like that stuff's super important to, you know, keep track of, because then you can have that reassurance that you're progressing. But like,
Yeah, numbers don't lie. What do you weigh?
like I think I weighed myself yesterday, like 185, which is like sick because like after I went on vacation, I was like, I got up to like 200, being lazy.
Wow.
gained
What do you weigh?
a little bit of weight.
145. Actually, I think probably 150 now.
I thought about getting a scale for here. I haven't been on a scale forever.
I have one of those old school scales too that you can like calibrate and stuff. So
That's cool. Yeah, I bought one for White Pine, but that was to weigh stones.
I could bring I'll probably leave that one in my house, but I think I have an extra one. That's just like one of those, you know, battery. It's got like a glass platform thing.
Yeah.
It's just
I haven't actually stepped on one. I bought the one for White Pine, weighed the stones, and I never got on it myself. I never really kind of like I have like goals of getting better. Sometimes I have real specific goals, performance goals. But now I'm kind of like a little bit all over the place with my goals. But when I got on the bike and I was like kind of surprised. So I try to usually breathe through my nose. But I think I have like you know how people get like cauliflower ear. Mine's very mild, if any. But I think I get like cauliflower. I think
the cartilage in your nose getting fucked up. Oh man, I hate when it's just like healing and it's sore, and every time you touch it, it's like it makes your eyes want water.
So I think mine I think I have I usually breathe through my nose. I'm not, but it seems like slightly obstructed.
You ever broke your nose too?
I don't know that I've ever actually broken it, but I've been punched in the nose and I've had like smushed in
Right.
for the last 20 years.
Constantly.
Always people doing
Just
that.
fucking that, or you just digging your head in.
Yeah. But so that might be one of my goals for the bike is keep a pace, where I can keep my nose closed. But I was doing like the Apache water run, and it wasn't very long. It's where you run with water in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
So you'll run. So you have to breathe through your nose. So you run some distance, and then you run back, and then you spit the water out. So whoever, like the referee is, they know that you did it right because you just spit the water out. But we did a race at White Pine, from White Pine to the town hall and back, and I made it about. Did I make it there?
That'd be hard.
I think I made it there.
Yeah.
I think I made it to the water. Yeah, because you had to go touch the water at the river. And so you had to like come back with a wet hand and the water in your mouth, or mud. You had to get your hand muddy and come back, something like that.
Yeah, something.
So I think I made it to
That
the
you got
water.
there.
I think I spit the water out when I was about to the river. And Richie, Joey, Ryan, they all like smoked me. And also, I can't really run very well because my knees. I got diagnosed with arthritis when I was 12. So running, I can run like uphill and then like kind of like shuffle running through the grass and stuff. I go to the cemetery, the ground is soft.
Oh yeah.
And I can do that kind of like I'm shuffle running. But to like run on pavement, I pay for it.
Yeah.
But they all like annihilated me.
I understand. I pay for it too. That's why I just don't. I bike or something else.
Turn this recording off. Yeah, it's cool to get that all. I think that's a good spot for the camera too. I'll put this all on